Okay, in this video, we're going to go over the basics of upgrading Solek's gear and weapons. From the character page, what we know as the character page, and in the DLC is called the Solek page, you can see it's just like the main game, except here, if you see a green upgrade arrow, then you'll know that you happen to have the materials needed to upgrade it. Inside each of these is the ability to upgrade them from fine, superior, to exquisite. In this DLC, it's different from the main game in that when Solek gathers items, they're sort of just gathered as what it is. If he needs moss, he just has moss. Unlike the main game, there is no fine, superior, exquisite levels of moss. It's just straight up moss. So in order to upgrade the headguard to superior, I need to get 4 moss and 2 fibers, which can be like a mix and match of any type of fiber or any type of moss. You can switch to the next gear item straight from this window right here. For clothing, it's RDA components, or what we know as spare parts, so be sure to collect those as you see them. And to get higher, you're going to get advanced components, and then there's going to be a third one as well. It's even higher to get to exquisite. Leg guards, head guards. So for weapons, I already have enough to upgrade us to the fine level. We're going to upgrade our weak spot damage. But if you didn't have enough, and we'll go back and we can do this on the gear too, but you can hit L1 and go directly into the Hunter's Guide, and it will show you some of, will show you the entries for that material. So we'll go back in here. So moss, there's 2 different kinds of moss. So I still need to find the other one. But if I've, used the Navi senses to scan one of them, you can pin it just like in the main game. Now, unlike the main game, if you go to the map, there's now an option in the top right called Show Material Tracker. And I can't get the cursor over to it. But if you hit down D-pad on PlayStation, it will actually read out the location of where the item is. Because there's no quality levels like fine, superior, and exquisite, there's just this can be found. Now, this is not the only place it can be found, because I have found bruised moss over here as well. But the suggested location is the Rising Spires subregion. So you can see it highlight over here, which is a really nice feature of the DLC if you're looking for upgrades and stuff like that. So go back to Solek. We can take this off. We'll unpin that. And let's go ahead and pin the bast, which I have scanned, so it will be in the Hunter's Guide. So Kingler Forest, down D-pad. Suggested location, multiple sources. Let's see what this one looks like on the map. Oh, did not mean to do that. So it will show up in a couple of places, it looks like. There's one. Well, they at least show you one. So that material tracker is a nice little upgrade. So that's one too. No, maybe not. So if you're looking for certain items, pinned item nearby. Yep, I'm looking at it. That's nice. When you are near a pinned item, its icon will be highlighted. Oh, see that? It now has... I am trying to teach, dang it. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted, I got far enough away from the bast to show in the top right that it's not highlighted. So you can see you can see the river from there. But if you get close enough to the river, you can see how close you get before it's highlighted. So they give you a sense of how close you have to be to an item for it to highlight. So that's a nice little feature as well. So again, there's no normal of the gathering mechanic. That's not here. Grab a few more of these. It's about 5. Alright, let's see here. So longbow. So yeah, we only needed 3. But so we'll go ahead and upgrade this. That is now fine quality. So upgrade to superior, you need 4 or bark. Hunter's Guide, I have actually found 1 bark. And so we'll pin that instead, and we can unpin this one. Or we can view that one on the map. Check that out. So the DLC has some pretty decent, fun upgrades for crafting and upgrades, finding materials on the map and stuff like that. So that's a really nice thing to see. But so there's an introduction of how to upgrade Solek, how to see what you need, how to find what you need. Hunter's Guide. These are gotten from Amp Assault. Amps. My brain's not working right now. So anyway, so there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, my Google Workbook will have a From the Ashes worksheet in it that will include the Hunter's Guide entries that I have found so far, which isn't a whole lot, but I've only been playing it for a couple hours. So there you go.